right at that thing, and I don't see anything, which just means we're looking in here to see if there's a heartbeat. But I don't see any motion.
Look into my eyes and never let it go.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Familia.
Diamond, babe, Diamond.
Okay guys, so we wanted to update you with something super scary that's happening to us. Late last night, I started getting like a lot of cramping. And then I went to the restroom and I noticed that there was a lot of blood, which was very scary to me, but the doctor was closed, so I couldn't get seen then. So he said to go in early today in the morning, and I woke up with like a lot more pain, and there's like a lot more blood. So we're very scared just because that has never happened to me. Like I have never had bleeding in my past pregnancies or cramping. Like the cramping's what's like super scary because it almost feels like I'm in labor, you know, like I'm about to have a baby. So I'm really scared. So I have an appointment in 1 hour, so we're gonna go check it out. We haven't told the kids anything. The oldest two are gonna be going to my sister-in-law's house, and the little ones we're gonna take them. So we don't want to tell them anything.
Yeah, because they're gonna worry. And what I think is, man, I don't know about the woman body or anything, but I think everything's gonna be fine. So, okay, just don't worry.
It's just scary because that has never happened. I've never went through that before. And the difference is that I'm breastfeeding, and they say that when you breastfeed and are pregnant, you contract the uterus, which makes you contract, and some lose their babies.
Yeah, but it's not gonna happen to you, okay?
Well, I'm breastfeeding.
Yeah.
So we'll go to the doctor and we're gonna figure out what's going on because I'm like terrified. I'm like so scared. So we'll bring you guys along and find out what's happening. I hope it's just like nothing.
It's gonna be nothing. You see. Okay?
Okay. Ready?
No, I wanna see your face.
No! Come on, do it with
I wanna
me!
see your face. Then they'll see my face.
Okay.
Wait, like this. Yeah.
To you?
So you make, yeah.
Okay.
You make your face,
Okay.
and I'll make my face to them. They'll know based on my face. Ready? Wait. Okay, go. I don't know what that is.
So she just said the doctor might come over, so I explained it to him, and after I explained it to him, I guess they're gonna move me to the ultrasound, and we're gonna be able to see the baby. It's definitely not what I wanted to see the baby for the first time, but... And then Ranger's sick. I don't know, like, what's wrong with him. I think something's wrong. Like, his eyes look like a little sleepy. That's definitely not a good sign. I think he's gonna be getting the flu or something. Yeah.
In summer?
Are you bleeding?
Yes.
What we usually do then is ultrasound. I mean, we can run a urine pregnancy test, and if it's negative, then I've seen a lady who was 14 weeks with a negative pregnancy test because it peaks and then it goes away. So I would probably still ultrasound you.
I have all the symptoms of being pregnant. I'm vomiting. I know I'm pregnant 100%.
Since how long do you think?
A whole month.
Okay,
So I think I'm like around 2 months pregnant. So he was saying that sometimes the pregnancy test will come out positive, but they're not. But I know I am. I'm like 100%.
What?
That sometimes when you do pregnancy test at home, they show that you're pregnant, but you're not. I'm 100% pregnant. I know I am.
You ready?
I'm ready to see what's going on.
You're gonna be fine. Okay?
So the thing that looks like your thumb here, that's the womb.
Uh-huh.
And then the babies grow inside the womb. So this is what a 6-week ultrasound would look like. if we can see anything in the middle there, like a yolk sac.
Is there a baby?
Well, hang on. Hold your horses, girly.
My heart's beating so fast.
But you're bleeding, you said, right?
Yeah.
So, it's not showing up there. Maybe over here. So this thing is the yolk. So this is the gestational sac, and you see that at 5 weeks. So if you measure the yolk sac, and that says 0.7 centimeters, and you compare that to the total of the gestational sac, if it's less than half the diameter, which it is, because C points, if you multiply that'd be 1.4, so the gestational sac's longer. If it was more than 50%, that would be a bad thing, but you're not, so that's a good thing. But we just don't know how far pregnant you are.
So I am pregnant.
Yes, you're pregnant with a yolk sac, and I think that's going to be the baby. See that thing? I'm gonna freeze it first, but we're going to look up in here to see if there's a heartbeat. So I don't see a heartbeat, but that's not unusual if you're not yet 6.5 weeks. So I'm just going to magnify the image. Remember, because you said I don't know how pregnant I am. So we're looking right in here. Right at that thing. And I don't see anything, which just means we're looking in here to see if there's a heartbeat. But I don't see any motion.
Is that because the baby's just too small?
Correct.
Okay.
But you said Gio might be 8 weeks, but if you thought you were 8 menstrual weeks, this says, hey, I'm only like 6 menstrual
And
weeks.
it could be. I could be only that. What's worrying me is the bleeding.
Oh, of course. So, normally when we see the bleeding like that, then that's what we call a threatened miscarriage. And we would normally do a progesterone level. And if the progesterone level is less than 15 or even 20, we'd call you in supplemental progesterone. You either say, oh, I was 8 weeks and I've lost the pregnancy and it's on its way out, or I wasn't 8 weeks, I'm really only 6 weeks. You wouldn't expect to see a heartbeat. And then I'd have you come back in a week or two and we should see a heartbeat. Something.
Okay, and I could do that right now?
Yeah, we can draw the progesterone level today and you can call tomorrow and find out what it is.
And that would determine what exactly what I need.
If you have the progesterone is put out by the cyst on the ovary that's supporting the uterine lining tissue. And sometimes the spotting, let's say the baby's, if the baby's up here, you could be bleeding from over here and the baby's fine.
Okay.
So the blood means nothing, it's just, I didn't have enough progesterone.
Cramps are normal then?
Well, yes.
If it was in that side?
Yes, 50% of all pregnant women bleed in the first 3 months. So if you didn't bleed with them, you just got lucky.
I didn't.
Well, of the 50%, half miscarry and the other half are okay. So you go, well, unfortunately, I now have a 50% chance of it.
So I guess my question is, because I did a lot of research on Google, if I'm breastfeeding, that can also lead to me having a miscarriage or even making the bleeding because of the uterus contracting.
So, am I safe for not breastfeeding
Yeah.
anymore? Yes, you're safe for not breastfeeding anymore. But I wouldn't tell you to quit till you're like 12, 14 weeks normally, if everything else is fine.
So then we'll just wait for tomorrow and then you'll be able to tell me if I am like at risk or not at risk.
You're at risk because you're here and you're bleeding.
So tomorrow that will
So if you're,
determine.
in answer to the various questions, yes, stop breastfeeding. Yes, call tomorrow. Yes, if your progesterone is below 15 or maybe even 20, I would take supplemental progesterone to help what the ovary might not be putting out until you're about 12 or 13 weeks.
So he said there's a 50-50 chance?
There's a 50-50 chance. You have to do that test that's going to determine if the baby's at risk or not.
This is the first ultrasound and I want to show you guys the baby. So that's the baby right there, the little circle. Okay, so what happened?
They took some blood out, and this will determine if the baby's at risk or not. I just have to call him tomorrow.
Tell her to look into my eyes and never let it go.